It's a special CBS presentation.
Apparently. Hi! Welcome to the Things We Like Star Wars Holiday Special chat track.
Of Star Wars Holiday Special.
Chat track.
Just to get that in there again.
So, yeah, this is broadcast in 1978.
Yeah, 1978.
It's been reappearing on the internet recently. Look! It's Han and Chewie. They're in a film you've seen.
Yes, Star Wars. Loads of them. What, 3 of them? And this?
And this. Right, I can't really remember, like, exactly how this came together. This was, like clearly just after Star Wars. And they were gearing up for Empire Strikes Back, I guess. And they wanted to rush content out to keep people...
Buying toys at Christmas?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, there does seem to be one of, like, the big themes with Star Wars. They got merch.
They got merch.
They really got how to merch things to people. That's not the right font for a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
TV.
Oh, this is terrible. I don't like this.
This is the best that TV effects had to offer in the 60s.
Where's the yellow scroll?
Have you noticed as well? It's gone completely silent.
Yeah.
It has.
It's very eerie, isn't
Do
it?
you think it was supposed to?
Right, I think the version we're watching has gone completely silent because this bit has the Star Wars music.
Oh.
And the copyright bots would shut their asses down.
Okay. Well, if, this is still on the internet, and this is the only thing that's missing, that bodes very well for us.
Look, here's all your favourite
Darth
team
Vader.
players.
Yeah.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And space.
Oh, Ewoks.
Oh, remember these guys?
Are they Ewoks?
Are they Ewoks? Look at that guy. I believe this is the bit with the voiceover guys going, it's Crazy Sammy and it's Uncle Itchy and it's little Mogwai. It's Bearthur.
Oh. I didn't recognise it because you said Beatrice.
It's Art Carney.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
No.
Big 70s music.
Yeah,
Starship.
yeah.
Harvey Korman, there's loads of people.
There's Boba Fett.
Who was that? First Star Wars appearance of Boba Fett ever?
Ever?
Ever.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
So they obviously they had stuff they were getting together for Empire Strikes Back, but they didn't know exactly what they were going to do with it. So a lot of the stuff that ends up in this is weird.
Weird?
Yeah. Like, for instance, those, like, overgrown Ewoks you just saw, these are Wookiees. This is Wookiee Homeworld.
Kashyyyk.
That's what it's called now, but is that what it was called then?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, I've named it Wookiee World.
Oh, George. You're so good with words.
And there they are at home. It's very like an American 70s home.
It's carving an X-Wing.
Yeah.
It's a shame that these, what I assume my children are so obsessed with space warfare.
I can't wait to get into space and have a war.
Definitely. Has he already got an X-Wing?
You can never have enough X-Wings.
Well, yeah, that's probably how the Rebel Alliance felt.
Shouldn't it be? I'll fucking kill you! Oh, I'm sorry.
No. So these Wookiees.
These are Wookiees.
That one in the chair doesn't look like a Wookiee to me.
It looks like...
It's an old Wookiee, isn't it? It's all grey and white.
God, look at that fucking old Wookiee.
What happened to his face?
Yeah, his animatronics is terrifying. Is terrifying.
Is, to this day, continues to be terrifying.
And this is like Wookiee Mum. I don't
They've
think...
got a very nice kitchen for a fucking treehouse, haven't they?
Yeah.
Are they?
I don't think it's too much to reveal at this point.
Oh, no cookies for you. You're not to have your dinner.
It mentioned this earlier on. They're going to Chewie's homeworld. This is Chewie's family.
This is Chewie's family. This is where he came from.
Yeah. I think that's Chewie's mum. I think that's his little brother.
His little brother's a thief.
He's gone to hell.
So is this what like motivates Chewbacca to do
What, to
all
be
the
a
like
space
life-threatening stuff he does?
Yeah.
Just
I'd
he needs
hate to go back
support this.
to that.
No, that's not. It's the only way I can look after my child.
He's not really pumped about life on Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk. I don't know. Well, he doesn't look like he's enjoying it anymore. He wants to be an X-Wing pilot, doesn't he?
Oh,
Painted
It's a long way
trees.
down, innit?
the effects are incredible.
They're better than the Phantom Menace.
Oh, it starts with a death early. What are you doing, kid?
Yeah, he shouldn't be up there.
You know, this kid was actually played by George Lucas. Okay, look at that.
Oh, that's great.
I have a bit of a sort of obsession with 70s TV effects.
Obsession.
A little.
In what way?
I don't know.
I must have them. I must watch them all the time. I reimagine my current modern shows with 70s TV effects. That's wonderful.
I collect them in my file. That's one thing I don't enjoy about Doctor Who now. The effects are getting too good. Starting to get off-putting.
Oh, I listened to Batman on Batman, and Mark Bernard had said that the only thing Doctor Who has is the writing, because the acting and effects, were just all terrible. The only thing that held it together was the writing.
Right, the writing definitely. I'd give the acting a bit. It was hammy, but like I like a big old bit of ham.
Big old bit of ham.
Big old bit of ham.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a Doctor Who fan.
I got a lot of time for it. I would not be a.
What are they chatting about?
I have no. Uncle Itchy, which I believe is his actual name. I think that's a picture of Chewie.
Okay.
And she was all like, "Oh, I wish Chewie was home." And Uncle Itchy's like, "He's dead."
What's he got there?
Like a future whiskey.
Wookiees have like living room chairs.
Yeah, it's surprisingly Art Deco, really. Well, I don't mean Art Deco. It's surprisingly an architecture thing. Architecture. Design.
Architecture. Right.
Sorry, I had a coffee, I'm out of my mind.
She's angry again.
Oh, this is a thing. Remember they had holograms in Star Wars? Do you remember, everybody?
That's what's happening.
Yeah, remember Star Wars? That film was out last year. Buy merch. Is this one of Uncle Itchy's saucy hollow vids? No. Or maybe.
Jobless.
Yeah, it's a clown hollow
Is that
vid.
Ming the
clown.
Merciless? These holograms are particularly lifelike.
They are incredible.
That's enough of that. Oh no, he's made it big.
That's what I want in my living room. That guy. That's actually kind of neat.
I don't want that guy in my living room.
I like the idea of him pointing and making more holograms.
I don't. What if he never stopped?
Look at that kid's face.
It kind of makes it look like he stood at a plug parlour.
Oh, I like the fact that there's the circus in the future. He loves it.
So
Maybe
this
they
is-
won't have the circus, they'll just have this one video of it that everyone will watch.
And everyone's obsessed with circus holovid.
yeah.
It makes sense though. I mean, why would they be into sci-fi?
Maybe it's
Yeah.
like us sitting watching a TV special from the 70s. They're watching Earth culture.
Well, this is their version of, like, the big cultural event. Oh, Holy Circus.
Oh. We're still going.
This is going on for an extraordinarily long amount of time.
I don't know if it's going on for a long time or because I'm just bored now that it makes it feel like it's going on longer.
This might be what the rest of the show is, I'm afraid.
Just this.
Yeah.
So, we left Han and Chewie, they were being chased by 2 Star Destroyers. Mm-hmm. And then now they're going home to this. It's a bit of a change of pace.
Yeah, little. You will encounter much more jarring changes of paces throughout this show.
So, in roughly 15 minutes, when they just start blasting through the canopy. So is that Chewie's mum?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay, I thought it might be Chewie's wife.
Chewie's got a wife.
It could be. I can't remember now.
It seems awfully harsh of her to have been separated from her husband for so long. Cause
Yeah, that's what I was...
Right, if Chewie comes in and he makes out with her, it's his wife.
Okay. Is it even definitely a lady? I think it's a lady, but I'm not sure.
Why do you think it's a lady?
I don't know.
The haircut.
I can't even remember what it looks like. I don't know why I think it's a lady.
I think it is as well.
I think they have tried to give her sort of 70s glossy mane, and you saw her wearing an apron.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's definitely why I thought
She has
was a
definitely
lady.
been doing washing up and been in the kitchen and whatnot. Not that I endorse those ideas.
It's the 70s, man.
It's the 70s.
Oh, what's happening? WEO TV Channel 7 Dayton.
That might only be viewable on our version.
Okay. They got TV.
Secret TV. Oh, this is great. Look who it might be.
It's dark.
They're ringing. He looks terrifying.
It's because he's allegedly coked out of his mind right now. For serious.
Okay. Oh, he has to go away because he's too excited.
Because he can't see Mark Hamill in this state. Send the kids away.
Mark's
Mark's
out
out again. Allegedly.
Allegedly. What was the 70s? There were different times.
Is that
Glowing
coke finally got
all
out
over
of
the place. Shit, I need to screw this together, R2.
What's up?
Chewbacca.
You don't know where he is?
Oh my god, were they on their way home for Christmas when they were attacked by Star Destroyers?
I think so.
Not Christmas. Specifically not Christmas.
It's not going to blow the plot, but I think you'll find it's Life Day.
Out there now. They're way overdue.
I need...
Go and get him. Space can't be that big, can it?
Oh, it's at least 3 big.
Have we established where Luke is?
The Rebel base...
Which one? Hoth.
Yeah.
Waiting for number 2 to start.
Yeah.
Is Hoth near Kashyyyk?
I know him and he hasn't missed a life day yet, right?
Yeah, no. No, it's not, so we can't just pop over.
Taking a little bit longer to get there, that's all.
Oh, wow. It's an intense stare.
Definitely is.
Now, Chewie's not going to want to come home to a house full of long faces.
Like I was saying, everybody did drugs, and allegedly, like, in this, Hamill, Leia, and Han Solo may potentially have been...
Hamill, Leia, and Han Solo.
Yeah. Because I've got no boundaries for reality, really.
Yeah. Now all I can think is that is a cloud of cocaine surrounding Luke Skywalker.
That's his cocaine machine. It's clearly broken.
R2's fucking it up. Where is 3PO going to be in it?
And is he on cocaine?
Is? Oh, yeah. He's definitely going to be in it.
I can imagine it.
Let's use the legitimate TV phone.
What are you ringing now?
If we're lucky, it's B. Arthur. If we're unlucky, it's Art Carney. But then again, if we're unlucky, it's B. Arthur.
Oh my god, their phones are so complicated. Trading post Wookiee Planet C.
Oh yeah, apparently the planet is called Wookiee Planet. It actually is called Wookiee Planet.
I suppose you want to see my identification?
No, I'm off duty. I've come to look around your shop.
Good. Look around. Browse around. Make yourself at home. As you can see, I've got just about everything a man or Wookiee would want.
A man or a Wookiee? Because they're the only things.
But maybe he just sells things to men and Wookiees.
What other aliens are in A New Hope? There's like the Trandoshans. Are they a thing? What's Greedo?
I don't know the
I want to
race
say
names.
he's a Rhodesian, but that's just like a place in the world.
That's in the really real world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that where Zimbabwe used to be called?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know any of the first Hope's races names. I know a lot of their names. Hammerhead and Bumface.
Bumface.
Bumface. Might not be his legitimate name. It's the guy who had a bum for a face.
That guy, Bumface, yeah. What is this shop?
Well,
I demand to just not pay attention to this and ask questions partway through.
I know just why you're calling. You're wondering whether that shaggy carpet you ordered will arrive at your home.
he's talking about Chewbacca.
Oh, so he's like a smuggler.
Yeah, it kind of plays out like he's a sort of French resistance style character, and the
He's Rene.
he's essentially Rene from LLO. Yeah.
Okay. Will he be caught in a compromising position with one of the waitresses?
No doubt.
By the way, I'll be by later to drop off that extra.
What if the Imperial Guard turns around and sees he's talking to a Wookiee, which are considered a slave race by Imperials, so I don't know why he was talking about Wookiees being allowed in the shop before.
Well, that's probably like this is like just after the film. They're working stuff out as they go along. As far as I'm concerned, like
Yeah, they didn't even know that Luke and Leia were related at this point, did they?
oh, the bit where they make out later on is close.
It's guaranteed to lift stains off clothing, faces, and hands. Cleans teeth, fingers, and toenails, washes eyes, pierces ears, calculates, modulates, and syncopates life rhythms, and can repeat the entire Imperial Penal Code, all 17 volumes, in half the time of the old XP-21.
He's just a shyster.
Just the thing to keep you squeaky clean.
What's he buying?
All the time.
I don't actually know.
He's got a good moustache though, hasn't he? The Imperial. And a very sinister voice.
I get the yeah.
I'm off duty. I've just come to look around your shop.
Sinister redub.
Would you like to pay me something for it, or give me something in trade? I said I take it.
Oh, Imperials are too
What a
old.
bastard.
I thought I might embarrass you, but I told you to accept it as a gift. I don't like embarrassing people. I don't like being embarrassed myself. That's why I don't like to embarrass people. It's a sundown.
He's a guy up against hard times. He's living under an imperial rule. He's just a good guy.
Talks to himself.
Yeah, a lot of people spend a lot of time talking to themselves in this.
Oh, fucking
Oh, here he is.
We started a search operation. It's just a matter of time before we find the rebels.
I want the rebels located and identified. If it means searching every household in the system.
Every household in the system.
That's like
I know the Imperials have got a lot of troops, but and he's just after Han and Chewie right now.
yeah. I can't remember exactly why.
And neither of those Star Destroyers were his big fancy one. Or did he not have that in the first one?
I don't think he had that yet. The Big Fancy one's the best one. Oh, that kid.
He's wearing an apron again.
What that kid doesn't know is that if he's bad that year, they eat him on Life Day.
That seems to be the opposite of what I would expect Life Day to be about.
Wait a moment, isn't that Art Carney again?
It's a flat screen TV.
Oh yeah.
Bantha surprise. Does it have bantha in it? Does it have bantha poodoo in it? I once saw a picture of a pug that was dressed up as a bantha, and it was great.
I've seen that Bantha
I
pug.
had a little Tuscan Raider action figure sat on its back. It's just, it really set everything off nicely.
Yeah.
But that's what they're going to make.
Yeah, it's made out of banter.
Oh, she's got one. Are they actually going to cook a thing here?
Well, kinda.
But,
I don't know, it's like, it's right, this whole thing is just full of like weird bits that just don't make any sense. How is this Christmassy? This is I guarantee this will go on now for like 5 minutes, and it's just Art Carney goofing around.
telling us to put bantha in a pot.
Yeah.
So these aren't real things.
I'm pretty sure not.
He's not giving any accurate measurements, so none of us can really accurately hope to recreate this, whatever he called it.
That sounds like a challenge, Jan.
Well, we don't have any of those things.
We could guess.
Calorantrum root, have you got any of that?
Yeah.
It's practically cinnamon anyway.
But just the whole thing. This is a bucket of cinnamon pieces.
And guess what we're ready for now? The cooking. Step 1.
That's just a bucket, isn't it?
Yep.
That she's cooking in.
A regular old bucket.
And in a house with so many modern conveniences, that surprises me. So they've got like a really lovely cooker and some really cool chairs and a flat screen TV in the kitchen, quite a sizable one.
Intergalactic video phone and secret intergalactic video phone.
Yeah, for calling Luke Skywalker on.
For calling up their rebel mates.
They don't really take in an active role. And considering what I know about Kashyyyk, it's usually depicted as being completely overrun by Imperials enslaving all the natives.
Yeah, but
Is this why?
this is later on though. This is after the prequels technically. So maybe things got a bit better on Kashyyyk for a while.
Oh, she's got another arm.
Yeah?
Okay, what?
Oh, Carney didn't have 3 arms, did he?
I don't think anyone did. Jake the Peg had an extra leg.
Yeah. We can't talk about that guy though.
No. Oh, there's no one.
Wait a minute. I think there's someone standing behind him. Don't do that.
Wookiees be crazy.
Yeah. That's probably roasting hot as well.
Yeah, yeah. Is it on the cooker? The bucket?
Don't know.
Look like
like
where I
that.
remember the cooker being.
Like it's behind. Oh no, that's the same.
Okay. Let's just put this here.
Meanwhile, in space.
Chewie, get on one of the guns. Oh god, no. You got one. Excellent. All the footage of the Millennium Falcon, particularly that shot of Vader walking down the corridor,
Yeah.
looked like it was intended for use somewhere else.
I don't believe you.
Take what you can find from the cutting room floor, have Art Carney, some original cast members, and £4 of coke, and see if you can give me a holiday special.
We've not even had a song yet. Oh, there are songs.
Do they sing I'm Han Solo?
Yeah, and Lando
From the
does a dance.
dancing song.
Lando comes in a film early and does a dance.
Lando? Is Lando in this?
No.
I don't think it will be.
I should have said maybe.
Attention,
Oh.
all viewers. Due to suspected rebel activity on the Kazook planet, the Empire has declared martial law.
Kazook?
A blockade has been set up around the planet. No ships will be permitted to
Huh.
land or take off until
Kazook.
further.
Kazook. So, like, maybe this holiday special is setting the premise for the years of burning and slavery that happened afterwards. These guys all get one last life day before the horrors begin.
Wait, where are you getting your knowledge of this from? From the prequels or from Extended Universe?
From extended universe stuff, mainly.
It's not canon anymore.
But
this is.
this is, yeah.
It must be. Oh, we thought the Empire were going to come in and kill us. Mary,
Bless you.
I'm sorry.
You better be.
The whatchamacallit, the thingamabob. The mind evaporator, that's it, the mind evaporator.
A mind evaporator.
the mind evaporate. You know, the thing we bob.
I don't want anyone to evaporate my mind.
I would prefer not. But if
Bless you.
I have quite a heavy mind, though.
Heavy mind.
Yeah. A bit of it evaporating off would be nice.
Okay. Yeah, well, I was kind of thinking it as... yeah, it's my brother just clearing his nose in the other room. I was kind of thinking it as like an all or nothing. Kind of, your whole mind evaporates. 'Cause do you
Yeah.
think you could cope with losing just a bit of it? Do you get to choose what bit?
Well, I reckon I could do that on mind. I just run on instinct. It'd be great.
Okay, cool. We'll get one then.
I think one actually came out in 1978. Star Wars branded one.
Mind evaporating.
Yeah.
Roughly around Christmas.
Yeah, I think it ran on radium. So obviously it's
All
banned.
good.
Yeah.
Old and toys.
Did I tell you about my He-Man that ran on radium? All the best stuff ran on radium.
I had a Lion-O.
Radium.
You pushed a thing in his back and his eyes and his chest lit up.
I think I remember that.
It's like on a ring.
Before you could actually put batteries in the figures. Oh god, crazy.
Once I threw him over a bookcase at Nigel Lennon at school and his head snapped off me.
Did he die? Poor Nigel Lennon.
I'm gonna eat a Frosty Fancy. Anyone else want one?
Yeah. Cheers.
Well, there's 3 left. Do you want a Frosty Fancy, boy?
Yeah, that's okay.
1, how frosty. 2, how fancy. Cheers.
They look fancier than they are frosty. Right, I wasn't paying attention again, and now Uncle Itchy's strapped in a hairdresser chair.
Oh, I think that's the mind evaporator.
Oh, that was the mind over here. I saw it in the room before.
Right, I'm pretty sure this is his sort of hallucination matrix. Oh, I remember what he watches.
So they've got the hologram table for the circus. Now this.
My god, these frosty fancies are delicious.
It's the best thing that's happened so far.
Oh, wow.
You should get some at home.
Frosty fancies from Mr. Kipling. Other cakes are available.
So is this all this is going to be for like the next 5 minutes now?
20 minutes of this until you start hallucinating wildly.
And what are they?
These are the Emperor's elite enforcement squad. They'll mess you right up.
So you sit in a chair and you watch visions of a. Oh.
Searching. I'm here. My voice is for you alone. I am found in your eyes only. I exist for you.
This is fucking weird.
Yeah, this is so strange.
And you create me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
What the fuck is Uncle Hitchy watching?
Yeah, is this like some kind of weird space porn?
It does seem that way, doesn't it? This is a show essentially aimed at kids.
We are excited.
Okay, seriously.
What?
Just relax.
Things were different in the 70s.
Children were a lot more sexual.
Remember the sexy kids we had in the 70s? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Ooh, he looks like he's enjoying a bit too much.
Tell you a secret.
You only have to see him from the waist up. It's not right.
I'll tell you a secret. I find you
Adorable. That weird chomping is a little bit too much.
I am your experience. So experience me.
What is happening?
Pleasure.
This genuinely is some kind of weird hollow porn machine, isn't it?
Yeah. Who thought it was a good idea? Is this one of George's ideas? Oh, kids will love porn in the future. He was right, though.
Yeah. Saw that one coming. Just like the merch. Maybe it literally is just dialogue he can't do.
Maybe.
He can do porn, he can do merchandise.
He's got everything.
Predict the future.
He just can't talk.
Why does he have to keep writing scripts? No, she's going to sing to him.
Yeah. At this point, may I microwave my gyozu?
Yeah.
I'm going to eat these in front of you guys and look at you straight in the eye.
Okay.
These were your plates.
Yeah, they're in a cupboard.
Thanks.
So this is like how they watch music videos of the future. They have like
Yeah.
an interactive sexy part at the beginning, and then they do their song. It's kind of like some kind of bizarre variety performance-esque thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so noisy.
I can't help myself. Could somebody help me?
But be quiet.
Let's go with that. And the noise.
That's not as noisy as you just were.
Is she still singing about Star Wars?
I don't think she's singing about Star Wars at all, but to be fair, I wasn't really listening to her.
I think if you listen to the lyrics, they're intrinsically linked to the plot of Star Wars.
Okay. The first one.
No, the last one. Number 12.
Ultimate spoiler.
Yeah.
12.
12.
What's how many we're gonna get?
The plan is to go up to at least 12.
At least 12.
Yeah. And that's not counting the Star Wars story spin-off films.
Well, like Han Solo's film.
There'll be a Han Solo one.
Will they call that episode anything? Episode something? A Han Solo story?
I like episode something.
Or will just either start episodes from scratch, or they'll call it a chapter, or they'll just do something else?
They'll do one of those things or another thing that we haven't thought of.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. That sounds like something that they would do.
Doesn't it? Well, I guess they're going to do a standalone and maybe hopefully spin off a whole load about all of them if they can.
All of them?
Why not?
Grand Moff Tarkin, the younger years.
Yeah.
It's about him at boarding school and he doesn't fit in.
I'm looking forward to the IG-88 6-film series. He's a bounty hunter droid.
Bounty Hunter droid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boba Fett's getting films, isn't he?
He's getting at least one film. Again, same with all the other spin-offs. He's a popular character. Might get 7.
Imagine if they just do one about the Sarlacc. Just a whole film about the Sarlacc. They should get like Herzog to do it or something.
Oh, get Lynch.
Yeah, Lynch.
He was supposed to do Return of the Jedi.
Well, hopefully he'll be on board for Sarlacc.
A 12-film epic.
I hate David Lynch so much.
He's the best and you know it.
He's not.
He's one of the best and you know it.
Yeah, I don't.
He's a film director and you know it.
Yes.
Going to the toilet.
Now you go to the toilet?
Yeah.
Just as soon as your dinner's ready?
Well, that ping is a warning for me, not for you.
Oh, it's C-3PO. He's...
And Princess Leia as well in the background there.
Indeed. Although they don't really have much of an established relationship.
No, not really.
R2 and her do.
I have made the connection. You may speak now if you wish.
Oh, she needs him to use the phone.
Yeah.
Happy Life Day.
It's strange how in none of the other movies they never asked Chewbacca how his family are, considering they're all so close to them.
Yeah. It's true. It's because they're in constant contact with them.
Yeah, they speak to them whether they speak to Chewie,
Yeah.
and he's in the ship with them.
It's frustrating me that the Wookiees keep on talking and I can't understand a word they're saying.
It does seem odd to have, like, for the protagonists of the holiday special, a group of people whom nobody understands the language of.
Mom, are you alone?
Oh, she's got them other two.
No, she says she's not alone. She's with a friend.
Could he come to the screen, please?
He's watching... Oh no, it's this guy.
I'm Saunders, a local trader, a friend of the rebellion, and a member of the Alliance.
Good.
So good that their video calls aren't being monitored. It made
Yeah.
so many calls to rebel strongholds today.
Oh my god.
Look, I can see you're in good hands, Mom.
Again, out of her mind.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's important to say allegedly. What's Art Carney up to?
He's just hanging around, saying that he's going to look after Chewie's relative, female potential.
We're not sure exactly who she is here.
Yeah. Oh. I never really imagined Chewie and Han Solo ever expressing their love for each other. Whilst I'm sure it was there, it just seemed to be something he wouldn't have to tell Chewie that he knew that Chewie loved him, because Chewie already knew.
But they're feeling a heightened sense of love because it's Life Day.
Not their impending death at the hand of the two Star Destroyers following them to Chewie's house.
No, to Chewie's house.
Yeah.
They're bringing Star Destroyers. It's just, God, what were they even thinking?
Which seems to have direct lines to all the rebel bases. Why aren't Luke, Leia and Han spending Life Day together? Well, I know, like, Han is going with Chewie because they're big mates, but Leia seems to be doing administrative work and Luke is fixing a droid.
Oh, they're agnostic.
Stormtroopers! Oh my god.
Dun, dun.
Wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't.
It's difficult to tell the emotional range of a Wookiee from what he's saying. Is it happy? Is it sad? Is it angry? They're all just screams in the same pitch.
Yeah. Sometimes they sound a bit sad. Or scared.
Well, no one else seems, while some people seem to be able to understand what the Wookiees are saying, they never respond in the Wookiee language.
Yeah.
They always speak English to them. And it's kind of implied that all Wookiees speak English or understand English but can't speak it.
Just don't have the vocal cords.
Why does no one else ever try and speak Wookiee though? I reckon I can speak decent Wookiee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Officer, maybe I can be of some help there.
Please don't kill this family. God.
He doesn't like to embarrass people. He doesn't like to be embarrassed himself. That's why he doesn't like doing it to other people.
Oh, identification, yes. It's a very important thing, identification. I never leave the shop without my identification. It's very important.
It looks like he's left the shop without his identification.
Papers,
Oh,
please.
there it is.
He's just stolen for time. That's quite a short stormtrooper.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Little shit.
Although now it appears to be taller than both of those men. But maybe I fell for the these cows are small, those cows are far away trick.
You care for boys?
You don't have many, but I do really want one.
Yeah, you do.
They're a
Sure.
prawn
Yeah.
and munch too.
They are delicious. Everything's just delicious. It must be Christmas.
The picture you're looking at right now is taken quite a few years ago. That's one of me. I've gained quite a bit of weight since then.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
I made them myself.
You're a talented man.
Excuse me, I beg your pardon. You know my brother's boy. He's a member of the Imperial military. He must be 24 or 25 years old, but now he loves to serve his regular time.
This whole thing's taken on a weird Anne Frank vibe. And again, I would like to point out, this is a kids show.
Yeah. This whole like imperial occupation thing. I mean, I see it as a very serious threat, but maybe that's because I have more familiarity with the franchise than the people who wrote this.
Yeah, sounds about right.
He just never stops talking.
It's because no one can understand the Wookiees. That's why they drafted all these characters to keep monologuing at people.
Yeah, we were saying before that it was a very odd choice to choose a, a creature that speaks a language that no one understands.
Yeah. It
As
is.
the protagonist.
I guess it's because when the film came out, everyone was like, "Oh, Chewbacca's amazing, it's so real. We can make more Chewies." No.
So,
Is he going to vaporize this guy's mind?
that would be cool. Make him watch the sexy music video. They'll be into that.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so he's watching.
I got my first real six string.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking we were about to hear. Oh, is he watching Starship?
I thought it might be going.
Yeah, it's time for Jefferson Starship. This is before they even built that city, on that really...
On the wrong damn road.
Yeah.
They built like a rocking city on rock and roll. It'd be more impressive if they built like a jazz city on it.
We built this city on jazz.
Yeah. That'd be a better song, wouldn't it?
It just says it once, it just goes, we built this city on jazz, and it breaks into like a free-form 20 minutes of just wild trumpet solos.
We built this city on metal.
We never built the city on metal.
We could release our own album that does that.
Okay.
Just various different genres
The-
of music that we built cities on.
We built this city on decent rock bed and loam.
Yeah. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If I was in a band, do you know what I'd do? I'd change the name of the band every time we release an album. keep the name of the album the same every time.
Bullshit, that was my idea.
No, that was my idea.
That was my idea.
That's totally my idea. I came up with ages ago.
I wanted to do that for like 20 years.
For 20 years?
50 years.
Just taking advantage of the fact that you're older than me so that you can do it for longer.
I've wanted to do that for 118 years.
Well, I've not been alive that long, so I can't have wanted to do that.
But I win!
Well, maybe we should just be in the same band.
Fine. This does make a lot more sense.
Yeah, when you die young, I will tell the media that it was my idea.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll come back from the grave, but only you'll be able to see me. It'll be old Randall and Hopkirky.
Well, that'd be cool. Well, we solve crimes just like Randall and Hopkirk, deceased.
Is it even more cause crimes? With the help of a ghost, you'd be unstoppable.
That would be great. We should totally do that. That just, my life has been planned out for me.
I'm going to mention these electric instruments these guys are playing.
So, Jefferson Starship have been around for a long time again, if a long time ago.
Yeah, before this, there were Jefferson there playing. And they regenerated into Jefferson Starship.
Like a doctor.
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, so they can travel time in the same way, which explains how they were around a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Much like Fleetwood Mac regenerated into Fleetwood Mac, but a different Fleetwood Mac.
What?
There's only like Mick Fleetwood in the first Fleetwood Mac, and they were a blues band, and then they became Fleetwood Mac, which is a different vibe. He says, making that motion.
That man looked exceedingly like Nigel Tufnell.
Looked a bit like Murderface for a second.
Bassist from Spinal Tap.
That is a microphone he's singing into.
Yeah, but you could be forgiven for thinking it was something else. So the Imperials have just come round to watch Jefferson Starship on the TV.
They get bad internet.
We still only have 56k.
Oh, dial up. Oh, he loves it.
They're pretty purple. Pink. Purple pink, a lot of them.
Puce.
Puce. Is that what that is?
I think so.
I mean, it actually just looks more pink.
It's electric puce.
Electric puce.
I got my bedroom painted in this.
That's what we can call the first iteration of our band.
Electric puce.
Electric puce.
What's the name of the album going to be that keeps getting re-released?
I don't know.
Greatest Hits.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
This is also quite a long bit.
They all are. This whole thing could have been done in half an hour.
Which segment have you appreciated the most so far?
It's all been awful.
I mean, it has undoubtedly so far all been awful.
But it's weirdly charming, especially like seeing the evolution of Star Wars, and like you kind of forget the film was done kind of on a small budget, but look at the magic they made. And this was probably done on a tiny budget as well, and look at what a fuck up it was.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
I hear this is based on the Akira Kurosawa Hollywood special.
Is that the one where he cuts Bill Murray's head off?
Yeah, is that one, yeah.
In a fight with Bing Crosby?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Alright. Finish the search of the residence.
So he's going now.
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to leave you my car in case you need any
Oh, no, he's staying.
People die.
The Stormtrooper's response to everything that they don't like so far has been to point a gun at it.
You know, I don't like this either, that the bad guys have American accents. I'm used to all the Imperial generals and shit being British. It doesn't sound evil enough.
Well, so they're like struggling to find a connection between this place and the Imperial, but Chewie lives here.
Yeah, I think they've gone there because Chewie used to live there, like he was in his file or something.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
We're looking for Mr. Chewbacca T. Wookiee.
Do you stormtroopers get angry?
Yeah, because
I
they
don't
don't.
know. Stormtroopers look a bit different these days now with the new film than they used to.
In the 4, 5 and 6, they weren't clone troopers anymore. There were still people who got drafted in. Like Luke's mates, a lot of them went off to the academy. Luke wanted to go to the academy. He would have
Become
been
a stormtrooper.
He would have been a pilot. He would have been an Imperial pilot.
Was he too short? Is that why they wouldn't let him in?
No, he had to go and farm that moisture. I'm a moisture farmer.
Oh, what's that? This is another type of phone.
Maybe this is the mind evaporator.
It's okay, son. Go and evaporate your mind. It'll all be over soon. Oh, cartoon removed for copyright reasons.
Son of a bitch. Right.
This is why ours is a lot shorter than everyone else's then.
Yes, because we don't have the...
I have made contact with the rebels and all is proceeding as you wish, Darth Vader.
Right. So he was watching a cartoon of current, like, rebellious and political figures that are active in the galaxy.
They're
at the
just
time.
like South Park in the Star Wars universe. They could be that on top of current events that they release cartoons about news stories that are currently happening.
Incredible. But we should point out as well, that cartoon was the first appearance of Boba Fett. It's a great cartoon, why don't you go and watch it? There's links in the description.
We're not going to talk about it here, and if any of you did bother to start the film at the same time as us, now it's out of sync, and Han Solo is upside down, and so is Luke Skywalker, and the cartoon is once again removed for copyright reasons. Well, I hope that everyone's going to be alright.
I don't think so. Oh, it's fine.
He looks pleased.
He clapped. So yeah, is everyone okay then?
Luke and Han got vaporised. But he's a sick Wookiee and he loves it.
Okay, so they can show this bit that isn't a cartoon, but they can't show the cartoon bit.
I don't know why that is. It's a little weird. Copyright's a tricky issue.
It seems odd.
Look at that, it's a little toy panther!
I actually want one.
That's great. That's huge. Is this dick going to tear its head off? Of course he is.
Fucking cocaine in here.
Wait a minute. Everything in this room's made of cocaine.
So he just pulled apart his toy and now they're going home.
Oh, these guys are tools.
He still does.
Nothing up there.
We even pulled off a panther's head.
Did you pull off the panther's head?
Go clean up your room.
What an asshole. That's something all kids can get behind in hating that Imperial man.
Boo.
Not only is he making Wookiee child clean its room, but they made the mess.
Yeah.
I was kind of getting behind the Empire till he said, go clean up your room.
Yeah, I thought they were a bunch of neat dudes.
Yeah, now I think they're squares.
Look at the state of his room.
They made such a mess.
That will keep him busy for a while.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
I love that panther.
I love that panther.
This whole setup is awful. This is just awful. The Nazis are raiding this family's house and everyone's being sad and they're getting threatened with death.
On Life Day.
On Life Day.
Yeah.
We don't know where Chewie is.
Nothing says Christmas. Like
In fact, actually, everyone else might know where Chewie is. We just don't because we didn't see the cartoon.
no, the cartoon isn't relevant. It's like a little sideways story.
Oh.
Where Boba Fett is riding around on a brontosaurus and they have to work together a bit or something.
What, the Brontosaurus and Boba Fett?
No, well, yeah, essentially he's riding it. It's got stirrups. And Leia and Luke and Han 3D. And then Chewie and C-3PO and R2-D2 have to do a thing.
There was like a Star Wars cartoon. I mean, there was Ewoks.
Yeah.
But there was another one, wasn't there?
Droids.
Droids.
And there's R2 and C-3PO knocking around with some no marks. It was the start of Extended Universe. I'm morally opposed to Extended Universe.
Morally.
Morally.
Oh, some of it's pretty good. Like, them games. That Force Unleashed.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good game.
True.
Force Unleashed 2 is a big pile of wank, but the first one's good.
Yeah, well, it's kind of fun pile of
Dark
work.
Forces. Dark Forces is cool.
Rogue,
Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight is
Rogue-
cool.
Rogue
Dark
Squadron.
Forces 3 Jedi Knight 2.
But that's the video games, yeah, fine. We didn't have much to go on for the past 30 years, really, apart from the...
Shadow of the Empire.
Yeah, I know, yeah,
That was
it's
pretty
good,
cool.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess.
Morally opposed to that.
None of it's canon anymore.
Who's this dude?
This is a guy with a high-tech future computer.
What's he gonna do with it? Oh, has he got one as well?
But now let's get started, shall we?
Pretty sure there's another guy.
It's a good turn.
Okay. What's happening here?
Find the sealed
He may be a robot.
all the tools you'll need. It looks like this.
Okay. Is this going to be like the cooking one,
Try not to
where it's basically an instructional segment on a thing that doesn't exist with tools you can't use?
Yeah. This would be really popular on YouTube these days.
Yeah.
Actually, God, George Lucas really was good. I wonder how involved in this he was.
touch yourself on the sharp edges. How?
Oh, he did what he said you shouldn't do, and then he smiled. What's he? What? Oh, this is weird.
That's kind of horrifying.
Find the circuit breaker module. And by the way, let's start calling these components by their proper names. Circuit breaker.
Alright, we're kind of getting to sort of H.P. Lovecraft style existential horror.
Yeah. I just want Chewie to come home for life. I really don't care about this real-time wait for Chewie where the most horrific television programs and situations occur to a small family on the Wookiee planet.
It is like a trip gone bad.
I just wish it was over.
Just another 75 more minutes.
And maybe it's just because I haven't seen it, but maybe I feel like the cartoon was the best bit.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I thought it probably would be as well.
Yeah. It's really well animated and it's the original voices and it's like, oh, that's pretty neat. So it's kind of, it feels good that it was kind of cut out. But we experienced the real horror of this thing now.
Maybe next year we can do Morecambe and Wise for you.
Ah, thanks.
That'd be better.
I will be watching the Morecambe and Wise this Christmas. Which year, though? There were so many years while they were alive.
You should go to Morecambe and watch it at the Eric Morecambe statue.
There's no Wise statue, though, is there?
You could dress as Wise.
I find this exciting.
More exciting than this weird robot man teaching you how to fix a computer.
Maybe it's the brain evaporator.
Maybe this is what they were referring to when they used the term brain evaporating.
The show.
I feel stupider
Yeah.
from having watched it.
Yeah, I can feel some of my major functions starting to break down.
I really thought something might have come of the fact that Wookiee was walking up on the rail in a clearly dangerous place, but it seems that, we didn't really dwell on that.
Why? It's so boring.
They're still here.
Yeah.
I thought they were going home.
They never go home.
Time now for life on
Hey, that's some Star Wars!
to viewers everywhere in the hope that our own
More footage that they didn't use. Oh, it's a cool alien there.
and enriched with the
Oh,
gratitude of religion
he's got a big gun and a shoulder pad. That means he's in charge.
and is hereby begun without further comment
Cantina music.
value.
Oh, it's them Cantina guys.
It's him.
Oh, you guys might be in for a treat now.
A treat.
A treat. Hey, it's Wolfface.
Are they gonna have like one of those handy stabby games?
Oh no.
There's a lot of aliens in this bar.
Yeah.
This is Mos Eisley, isn't it?
It must be. Oh, some cool one. There's Bumface.
What was Bumface?
There's that guy I had the figure of in the 90s.
You had the figure of that guy?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure he wasn't an original figure, he was a re-release figure.
Do you think you'll ever get your figure back?
No, not after these kids.
But it looked like, for a second, he was holding a baby. And it was as if he'd stolen a baby from that man.
From a stupid dykey in it.
That's what happened in my head. Was that guy again?
I think it is Art Carney.
Art Carney. Do we know who Art Carney is? Because I don't.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Like another sort of 60s variety show guy.
Who was clearly doing nothing around the time of 1978 because he could do pretty much all of the Star Wars special on his own.
The variety shows were drying up. He needed something to do. I'm pretty sure he put this whole project together.
He did this.
Art Carney.
He's the man responsible for this nonsense.
He just wanted to do a scene with B. Arthur.
Excuse me, I have a customer waiting. I'll be right back. Come back soon. I'll be waiting.
He's got a bit of a Father Ted vibe to him. And now he's drinking through the top of his head.
That's not very Ted. Oh, Hammerhead.
Does he like being patted on the face like that? I don't think I'd like it if someone patted me between the eyes.
I like the way the sound was still when she was patting it. He sounded like upholstery.
Look, there's a flower on top of it. I see there is. Do you want another drink? Flowers for you. I wanted to bring you something, and that's all I could think of. Oh, I don't get the flowers. I guess you didn't have to bring me anything.
Oh,
Krellman.
Krellman. I don't think this is going to end well for Krellman.
It never ends well when you've got a hole in the top of your head.
I'm now trying to think of circumstances when it would end well, but I cannot think of any right now.
He just gets slam dunked by people all the time.
That would be terrible. What if a bird pooed on his head and he ate it?
Yeah, life is hell. This is again already gone on for an infinite amount of time.
And also, as something marketed for Star Wars, it contains nothing Star Wars I care about. Especially like the really long bits like this.
He's got Snaggletooth. There he was.
But that's great.
Cantina Band as well.
But
That's
they're
been my
currently
favourite
not
part so
here.
far.
No, he's behind the bar. Oh no,
He's going to get his ass kicked.
Harassing
but
the staff.
can't just great people.
That is actually kind of super rapey.
I don't know. It was a long time ago
The 70s.
in a galaxy far, far away.
The 70s.
Do you think because the new ones are set more recently, it will just be quite a while ago in a galaxy far, far away?
Yeah. Because it is getting more and more recent as they go on.
Some time ago in a
Okay.
galaxy far, far away.
Well, I don't know, they keep going. If they've only gone 30 years into the future from the first 3, so if it ages in real time, they'll never catch up with us.
You know what would be great? If the film just was like 25 minutes of really cool shit, and then the titles roll and it says 25 minutes ago in a cinema right here, and then they just play a recording of the audience for the rest of the length of the feature.
I would sit there as long as it kept going.
I've paid for this. I want to be part of the experience.
Look, they're watching this happen. What kind of joy are they getting out of that? Oh god, are you kidding me? Well, yeah, B. Arthur's coming back. She does something else that goes on forever that has not been done yet.
What?
Yeah.
I thought we were like coming to a close.
Well, there she is.
All inhabitants will return to their homes at once.
What? So they're just watching a live feed of a bar?
For funsies.
It's like Geordie Shore or something.
This is what they watch.
Isley Shore. B. Arthur's the hottest chick in town.
To be honest, they probably would, wouldn't they? You know, if they're going to take a district of the universe, why not go for that wretched hive of scum and villainy?
Yeah.
Make a reality TV show about its inhabitants. It's like Benefit Street.
Oh.
I'm not saying they're all scum and villains, by the way. I'm just saying it is a bit of a habit of the reality TV folks.
Yeah, they do love a good TV kicking of people. I've watched Jersey Shore. No one comes out of that well.
So you're going to have to kick him out.
I'm gonna kill you all.
I'm not finished drinking.
Prohibition. Next they'll be taking your guns away, America and Tatooine.
Controversial.
Can't take guns off America.
I reckon you'd be able to get away with it if you could give everyone lightsabers instead.
And then a lot of people would have less arms,
Yeah.
faces.
The day that lightsabers are invented, people are going to start dying of their own accidental accord.
So they won't leave the bar.
Yeah, under pain of death, they won't leave the bar.
What happens to her if they don't leave the bar?
Then,
Is she just trying to save the lives of these ungrateful sacks of shit?
if they don't leave the bar, I think she gets forced to live with 3 old women in a house in Miami.
Forever and ever and ever.
Fucking hell. Satan's just turned up and he's packing heat.
I will have a drink. I fear no empire, for I am the Lord of Darkness. Now they're going to have a riot, because we can't have any booze.
And they're going to bring down the Empire.
Alright, as the only speaking person in this scene,
Again.
I will continue. What happened to a hole in the head man?
I think he went off sad. I think I just saw him put his hood up.
What? In case a bird shits on him when he's outside.
They're playing it slow now.
Because they're sad. It's kind of like a jazzier rendition. And she's going to sing a song.
Again.
Is it going to last forever?
Yes. And again, it's got that sort of World War II, World War One, maybe two, in a French bar.
World War One or two?
World War Two. I was trying to remember which way around wars happened.
World War Two was just like World War One, apart from it took place in an airport, though.
Wait a minute. Isn't that World War Two World War Harder?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, so although they're being closed down, they can come back tomorrow. I don't think the patrons will be satisfied by just one more drink.
If it was a really good one.
Considering they wouldn't leave, and Satan brought a gun to enforce his right to drink.
Oh look, it's a giant mouse.
Yeah.
It's pretty Star Warsy, right?
Yeah, must be. It's not like it was a prop left over from another production that they were doing or anything.
That sounds ludicrous. I'm going to look back into 1977 to see if there's any film or TV featuring a giant mouse.
That LucasArts had any involvement with. Or CBS even.
Is that done?
What is
What's
that?
It's a living wig.
Do you think any ETs will be in it?
Oh.
Usually in big crowd scenes they like to sneak in a different character from their stable. There are ET things in some of the prequel films, aren't there?
It's Greedo.
She's dancing with Greedo.
He's there, he's in the corner. Sorry, just like...
That's racist. They all look like that. That's racist.
Not coming back from that.
He was wearing the same gear, isn't
Yeah.
he? And he has been known to drink in it.
Maybe it's Greedo's identical twin brother. He would kill the shit out of Han if he turns up here again.
Maybe that's who he was looking for.
Oh shit, yeah, it's in the first one that Greedo dies.
Do you think Han still drinks in places like this, considering now he's an upstanding member of a paramilitary organisation?
What, a general?
Yeah.
I expect he drinks some more. Now that he's a general.
In places like this?
Yeah.
Just more of them.
I can do what I want.
Be Arthur, give me a drink to pour in the top of my head.
Satan's having a great time.
Yeah.
She was worried before because the Empire said that they were going to kill anyone, and now she's singing a big song and rousing them all to sing with her, and that's likely and it's to draw attention.
It's a conga line developing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So is this a plot development point?
She's singing right out
I think I see what she's done.
Look at that, yeah. She's a wily cat.
Yeah.
I realised Greedo had such crazy long fingers.
Maybe that's where all this commotion about who shot first came from. Maybe Greedo started to shoot first, but it took longer for his finger to pull the trigger because it is longer.
I don't care what anyone says, I don't care what I see. Han shot Greedo completely first, and Greedo didn't get to shoot at all. He just fucking nailed him, and that was it.
Pretty much, that's what I want to believe happened.
Even if in the future all versions of it show the other one, I'm going to tell my kid, oh no, Han shot that guy in cold blood because he's a badass.
Is even the bouncer going home? And the person of diminutive stature?
Yeah, I think she was standing under a box.
Under a box?
Makes you shorter.
If you stand under a box?
Under a box.
So even if the box is like...
If you stand on a box, you look taller. If you stand under a box, you look shorter.
Who's still playing the music? I saw Cantina Dude leave.
Playlist?
Are they miming?
Oh, it's a hole in the head, man.
He was hiding behind the bar! Oh.
And now he attempts to seduce her on his own with the rest of the security people gone.
Fade out on that creepy scene.
They're going home now.
Message received and obeyed.
Their technology is incredible.
So they all watched that illegal gathering in a bar and did nothing about it?
You,
Gotta get the kicks.
stay here. There's a male missing from this household, and I want you to be here when he returns. It's possible he's one of the rebels we're looking for.
Possible.
I guess I don't know for sure.
But they're all like, all Wookiees look the same anyway. How do we know which one is this Chewbacca?
Well, if this shows shown us anything, is that all Wookiees do not look the same. Most Wookiees look freakish.
How does anyone know that Chewbacca's name is Chewbacca, considering he can't speak in a tongue that any of them understand?
He must have picked it up somewhere.
Written it down. Sent it in a text message. Someone's like, just got this email off Chewbacca? Does anyone know a Chewbacca? And he's like, whoa!
Oh god, that's the Wookiee!
I was calling him Ralph!
Yeah.
Shit.
This is more like a horror film compilation.
Like, this is dark. Like, the Nazis arrived on Christmas Day and smashed all your toys.
The fuck's this guy's
You're
deal?
gonna wreck the room again.
Why do they always pick on the kid? And really slowly run down the stairs.
Oh shit.
Was that guy gonna kill the kid Wookiee? Tear his head off. Why isn't the guy shooting?
This is
so
Bowcaster. Oh. Be quiet.
Stoned
Han
out.
Solo's here.
Look at him. Classic Han Solo move.
He made him trip off a balcony.
He didn't even do it on purpose. He never does it on purpose.
Alright,
It
this
is.
is
Oh god.
So the other Wookiee is his wife. His wife that he never spends any time with for the entire franchise.
Unless he's married to Itchy.
Or talks about. Ever.
Well, we
Ever
don't know
again.
what he's talking about. Maybe Harrison Ford doesn't understand what he's saying. And Chewbacca's just like, I'd really like to go and see my wife and child now, Han.
Yeah, Chewie, I'd like to eat some hot dogs as well.
Well, so what do you think, Chewie? Should we get involved in this mission to speak the Empire? I knew I'd have your back.
Check and see if the coast is clear, will you?
Get out of my house. I don't like you.
I'm gonna catch up with your family.
What? What was that? Did you see that?
Is he? Oh my god! Is he really his father?
What?
Is that what those looks are about?
Oh my god.
They were never worried about Chewie coming home.
It also does look out of his mind on cocaine,
Oh, yeah.
allegedly.
He's having a great time.
Oh, Han Solo doesn't hug people or throttle Chewie.
I don't like guns.
So, what's Han gonna do for the rest of the life, Dane?
Oh, just you
A
wait.
big old pile of cocaine, allegedly.
I'm alive!
Yeah, very difficult to read the emotions of Wookiees.
Can't believe he slept with Han.
We're going on Jeremy Kyle.
Uncle Itchy? Whose Uncle is he? That's the same look that she gave Han. It's weird.
Maybe it was exactly the same look.
Why is her lower jaw protruding so much?
Because she's aroused.
Yeah, Walkies.
So he's looking at it now. My god, it's enormous. Now they can have a hug. Because they did the chin thing first. That's a Wookiee thing.
It's a Wookiee thing.
They do it in all the films that a Wookiee meets another Wookiee in.
When a Wookiee meets a Wookiee.
Oh shit, what's happening now? He's getting his bowcaster out.
They better have broadcast in the new film.
Oh, it's this guy.
Are you sure on how to make a guy feel welcome?
Shoot him.
You're looking for what I think you're looking for. Forget him. We won't be bothered by him again.
What, the whole Empire? We don't mind that you kicked our dude off his balcony.
Yeah, someone's going to ask questions about that.
4711, Officer B4711. We are unable to reach you on your comm link. Is there a problem? You are instructed to turn on your comm link immediately.
Oh dear.
Look at a carpet bag.
It looked like it.
We have two-way communication, Trader Sondan. Is this a report about the missing trooper?
It is, sir. Trooper B4711 was here with 3 other men. They left and he remained. As soon as they had gone, he packed a lot of food from this house and he robbed me blind. Then he took off for the hills.
He's likely to get into a lot of trouble, this trader man. I can only hope he was executed.
For his crimes.
Yeah.
Surely the body of this stormtrooper is still lying at the bottom of the giant tree. That happened like a minute ago.
There's a lot of dangerous wildlife down on the floor of Kashyyyk, and you don't often go down there.
Isn't that where Rancors come from? Or is that Endor?
And Rancors are all over the show,
Really?
according to The Force Unleashed.
Canon. Not canon.
Okay, the Rancors are only on Tatooine.
Everything's on Tatooine. Wait, that's a Star Wars thing!
This is Star Wars.
He actually mentioned a Star Wars thing!
Chewie's a Star Wars thing. His
Yeah.
whole family aren't,
He's
but
not-
he is.
Apart from holding his bowcaster in an interesting way, he's not done anything remotely Star Warsy.
He made some Chewie noises. What have they all got there? Is this a Life Day thing?
Well, you've never had
It's like
Life
it.
Day?
No.
It's getting good now. Here we go. Oh, please let this have been kept in this version.
Oh god, no, it's the song, isn't it?
Maybe. Like, did you know that Star Wars tune has lyrics?
I did not.
And they're just the best.
Everything's going all hazy. It's like an extreme close-up on some diamonds.
I think the one that the
Oh,
jewels...
they've got robes.
Yeah, Jedi outfits.
I think they're exactly Jedi. It's got more sort of a Scientologist vibe. As they file into the singularity.
Yeah, I never thought Wookiees were into this kind of jazz. Dressing up in robes and single filing into a singularity, as you say.
Yeah. You gotta get...
Just walking through space.
Do you not remember this in Empire Strikes Back?
Like some kind of Star Trek. The end. Do you think John Williams did the music?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some things that sound almost familiar. Like this, it sounds kind of like the throne room music.
When they get their medals. We got medals, didn't we? You remember?
We got medals.
We got medals.
Chewie got a medal years later.
Did he?
Yeah, like on the MTV Movie Awards presented by Carrie Fisher, like 20 years after the film. But
Well, that's legit, yeah.
or they're congregating around the body of the dead stormtrooper down on the forest floor.
They're gonna eat it.
It is life there after all.
Yeah.
We did kill a man.
Just mechanical beings. And we're really alive, so that we could share your feelings with us.
Oh, it's a shame that we're robots.
I wish I had a soul.
I'm little more than a toaster.
You were an important part of my life, pal. I'm glad I could be here.
We all share with you the hope that this day brings us closer to freedom and the harmony and to peace. No matter how different we appear, we're all the same in our struggle against the powers of evil and darkness.
Apart from droids.
Dedication, our courage, and more than anything else, our love for one another. This is the promise of the Tree of Life.
Stop rubbing the Wookiee.
It sounds like an educational book in the Star Wars universe. For our children who think they're for children, for parents who think their children are getting a little bit too experienced.
Oh, I better slow this kid down with Star Wars.
Stop stroking the Wookiee.
Look, these are the lyrics to Star Wars.
Oh wow.
This is what they always were.
Oh, they look so into it.
Yeah, fair enough. I think the only way I could have got through this would be doing an insane amount of drugs.
Yeah. Like, the camera strayed over to C-3PO for a second and he covered his crotch when he noticed he was looking on it.
Oh, I realised I'm naked. Oh, I'm a robot. Oh, this damn will be over.
Do you think they'll sing this song in Force Awakens?
I think John Boyega and Daisy Ridley do a duet of this while they're on the Millennium Falcon fighting off TIE fighters.
Yeah. And then just after that, they go, I'm just going to go on the Mind Wiper and watch some music porn for a bit.
And then Circus Hologram.
Circus Hologram.
Circus hologram.
If Circus Hologram isn't in The Force Awakens, I am just going to, complain so hard forever and ever. And they're just silently filing out now.
Yeah, in a kind of awkward and scary way. Oh,
It looks like it's going to say dedicated to Chewbacca.
he died so young.
Well, some footage of Chewie walking to the Millennium Falcon
Right,
with his friends.
I believe this has gone silent again. I believe it's playing the Star Wars music and a guy saying, "Ah, Walkies, get ready for Empire Strikes Back."
Here's a holo chess thing. It's cool. You never want to lose to a Wookiee. No, a Wookiee never wants to lose, or something. I don't know.
You don't want to lose to a Wookiee either, but you don't want the Wookiee to win.
Maybe the same thing.
Don't play games with Walkies.
Yeah, I think that's the moral of the story. A Wookiee is not to be trifled with.
They're definitely not for life, they're for life.
There's Obi-Wan Kenobi. He gives him a sly grin.
He knows more than...
Spoiler alert, if he gets struck down, he becomes more powerful than Vader could possibly imagine.
Which equates to appearing twice as a ghost. More powerful than you could possibly imagine.
He appears in the first one as Ghost, because he's like,
Use
Luke.
the Force.
Oh yeah.
use the targeting computer, that's what it's for. Detect a small object at distance.
Don't be a dunce, Luke. Remember your training. Oh, they've got a Life Day tree.
Oh, is that what that is?
What's it? A bowl?
They look like bowls.
Oh yeah, it's the
Bubbles.
spheres.
Weird sphere things. Oh, they're all happy now that they can just stare at each other's faces.
They do that a lot. I feel a Wookiee thing.
It must be a Wookiee thing. I'm glad I'm not a Wookiee. I don't like looking at people's faces. If there are other bits of people connected to them.
Is there a species that never looks at someone's face?
Yeah, because I want to be one of them. But I still want to have eyes for looking. If that makes sense.
It's
Are
the
they
most
gonna
sense.
do a seance? That's the direction it feels we're going in.
Obi-Wan's going to appear and serve them salad.
Why have you called me here? I'm busy.
Have you ever seen the Lavender Hill Mob? Well, there it is. The Star Wars Holiday Special, with emphasis on the word special.
But that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Chewie got home for Life Day. A stormtrooper fell off a balcony.
And there was no investigation into this.
Princess Leia, yeah, sang a song. As she does each year for Life Day. The Empire decided not to investigate the serious breaches of Imperial law happening because it was Life Day. And the Germans and the English had a football match.
Yeah, they had a truce for one night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's over. I'm going to the cinema.
So, what? So we have to remove the fucking Star Wars music from bits in the film, but we'll put it on now.
The guy who's talking over it? I don't know.
So fasten your seatbelts. We're flying high with guest stars Nancy DeSoul, Lyle Wagner, and Bobby Sherman next.
I don't know what any of that meant.
Those guys all got melted down for swag years ago.
Tonight on the CBS late movie is The New Avengers, followed by Sweet Hostage starring Linda Blair.
Sweet Hostage. Starring Linda Blair from The
Blair.
Exorcist.
Weird. Well, let's all go to the cinema and watch Star Wars 7. You heard of it?
No? I didn't realise they were still doing it.
Then you're in for a treat.
Has it got Darth Vader in?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. Then I'm in.
Night, everybody.
Night, guys. Happy Star Wars. Merry Life Day.
Oh!